Okay, imagine this for a second. Feeling completely stuck. Like you're just trading your time for barely enough cash, drowning in debt, feeling anxious.
Yeah, it's a tough spot.
Well, our deep dive today looks at Grant Sabatier. He was exactly there. Fired. Just $2.26 in the bank, deep in debt.
Wow, $2.26. That's specific.
Right. But then he had this big realization, like, what if the standard advice about money is just wrong?
Mm-hmm.
And get this, he went from that rock bottom to having over $1 million in only 5 years.
5 years. That's incredibly fast. And that's what his book, Financial Freedom, is all about. Grant, who people call the millennial millionaire, basically says a lot of the common wisdom on work, money, retirement, it's outdated.
Outdated how?
Well, he sees money differently, not just as currency, but as a direct trade for your actual life, your time, your future options. And he really believes it's actually never been easier to, make, manage, and grow your money for real independence.
So let's unpack that. What's the first big shift in thinking he talks about?
It starts with understanding the hidden cost of your purchases. This idea that every dollar you spend isn't just a dollar.
It's time.
Exactly. It's your time. Think about, say, a $3 coffee. If you make roughly $10.79 an hour after tax, well, that coffee costs you nearly 17 minutes of your life.
Okay, 17 minutes doesn't sound huge, but I see where this is going.
Right, but scale it up. That daily coffee habit, that's $1,095 a year. Now, invest that amount for 30 years, assuming like a 7% return.
Let me guess, it's a lot.
Over $120,000.
Wow. Okay, from coffee. That puts it in perspective. And bigger things, like a car.
Oh, yeah. Take a $40,000 car. If you're earning $30 an hour after tax, that car represents 2,000 hours of your work.
2,000 hours? That's basically a full year of work, isn't it?
Pretty much. An entire year of your life traded for that car. Now, he's not saying never enjoy things, but the key is focusing on the big expenses.
Housing, transportation, food.
Exactly. Those are usually the biggest chunks. Minimizing those frees up the most time, the most potential savings.
Okay, so you cut costs, you see money as time. What's next? He goes after the standard savings advice too, right? That 5 or 10% rule.
He does. He argues it's often just not enough for genuine financial freedom, not just scraping by in retirement. He uses an example, Travis.
Travis?
Yeah. Saved 5% of a $60K salary for 20 years, ended up with about $96,000, which in today's terms is barely over $10,000 a year to live on.
Ouch. Not exactly freedom. So the alternative is save way more.
Way more. And harness compounding aggressively. That's his second core idea. Turbocharging your savings. It's amazing how money grows on itself.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Even just $100, if it grows at 10% a year, becomes over $5,300 in 40 years.
Okay.
But add just $1 a month to that initial $100. Over the same period, it grows to almost $12,000.
That small extra bit makes a huge difference. But those stories he mentions, like saving 85%, seems extreme.
They are extreme examples, like Anita hitting $700 by 33, or JP in New York reaching $2 million by 28. But the principle holds, his practical advice. Just try increasing your savings rate by 1%.
Only 1%.
Yeah, just 1% more every month or every quarter. Small, sustainable steps that build momentum.
Got it. So manage costs, save aggressively. Then what? Income.
Right. Optimizing multiple income streams. And that starts with your main job. Use it strategically.
How so?
Max out that 401k match if you have one. It's literally free money. And negotiate. He tells a story about Victor, who showed his employer he brought in $1.5 million in business.
I got
an $80,000 raise.
Nice. Okay, leverage the day job, then side hustles.
Absolutely critical. Diversify your income. Think about Matt, the graphic designer. Started a dog walking side gig. Now it brings in an extra $200,000 a year because he hired others.
200 grand from walking dogs.
Yeah.
Okay, that's impressive scaling.
And even generating, say, $2,000 extra a month from a side hustle. That can reduce the total amount you need for financial freedom by like $600,000 because of how investments work.
Wow. And the last piece seems to be real estate.
Yeah, using leverage, other people's money via mortgages. He talks about house hacking.
That's where you rent out rooms or units in your own property.
Exactly. Cover your mortgage, maybe even make extra income. Like Adam, 24 years old, bought an 8-unit building, lived in one, rented the others, and generated an extra $2,500 a month.
Okay, so putting it all together, it's not about just penny pinching. It's a whole mindset shift.
It really is. Questioning old rules, valuing your time, saving like crazy, and building multiple income streams.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, it seems Grant's core message isn't just about the numbers.
No, it leads to a much deeper question he poses. What does financial freedom actually mean to you? What would you do tomorrow if money wasn't an issue?
That's the real challenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll leave you with that thought and Grant's own reminder. It's your life, not theirs. It's your time, not theirs. We all get only one life, so live your own.